Pandemics, the widespread outbreaks of infectious diseases, have plagued humanity for centuries. These invisible enemies have shaped civilizations, decimated populations, and left an enduring mark on human history. From the Black Death that swept through Europe in the 14th century to the 1918 influenza pandemic that ravaged the globe, pandemics have been a constant threat to human health and well-being. Understanding the historical context of pandemics is crucial for comprehending the challenges we face today. By studying past outbreaks, we can learn about the factors that contribute to their spread, the effectiveness of different interventions, and the societal impact of these devastating events. The Black Death, caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, serves as a chilling reminder of the devastating power of pandemics. Originating in Central Asia, the plague spread along trade routes, reaching Europe in the mid-14th century. With no effective treatments available, the Black Death killed an estimated 30 to 60% of Europe's population, leaving an indelible scar on the continent. The 1918 influenza pandemic, often referred to as the Spanish flu, was another global catastrophe. This highly contagious virus spread rapidly across the globe, infecting an estimated 500 million people and killing 50 to 100 million. The pandemic's impact was exacerbated by the ongoing World War I, as troop movements and crowded conditions facilitated the virus's spread. The lessons learned from these historical pandemics highlight the importance of public health measures, international cooperation, and scientific advancements in mitigating the impact of future outbreaks. The Black Death, a devastating pandemic that ravaged Europe and Asia in the mid-14th century, stands as a chilling reminder of the destructive power of infectious diseases. Caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, the plague is primarily transmitted through the bites of infected fleas, often carried by rodents. The Black Death's origins can be traced back to Central Asia, where it likely emerged in the early 1300s. From its epicenter in Central Asia, the plague spread along the Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting the East and West. The Silk Road, while facilitating trade and cultural exchange, also served as a conduit for the disease, carrying it westward with devastating consequences. As merchants and travelers traversed these routes, they unknowingly transported infected fleas on their animals and goods. The plague reached the Black Sea ports in the 1340s, where it quickly spread to Constantinople, a major hub of the Byzantine Empire. From Constantinople, the Black Death spread rapidly throughout Europe, reaching Italy in 1347 and spreading northward and westward. The plague's arrival in Europe coincided with a period of social and environmental upheaval, including famine and war, which likely exacerbated its impact. The Black Death's symptoms were gruesome, characterized by painful, swollen lymph nodes, fever, chills, and a general feeling of malaise. The disease was highly contagious, spreading rapidly through overcrowded and unsanitary cities. The 1918 influenza pandemic, often referred to as the Spanish flu, was a global health crisis of unprecedented scale, infecting an estimated one-third of the world's population and killing millions. Unlike seasonal influenza outbreaks, which typically affect the very young, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems, the 1918 pandemic disproportionately affected healthy young adults. The virus responsible for the pandemic, an H1N1 influenza A virus, is believed to have originated in birds and spread to humans through an unknown intermediary animal. The pandemic's spread was exacerbated by the ongoing World War I, as troop movements and crowded conditions in military camps and trenches created ideal environments for the virus to spread. Soldiers, weakened by the hardships of war and exposed to unsanitary conditions, were particularly susceptible to the virus. The 1918 flu pandemic occurred in 3 waves, with the second wave, from fall 1918 to spring 1919, proving the deadliest. The virus spread rapidly across the globe, reaching every continent except Antarctica. Symptoms of the 1918 flu were often severe, including high fever, cough, headache, muscle pain, and extreme fatigue. In severe cases, the virus could lead to pneumonia, respiratory failure, and death. The 1918 flu pandemic had a profound impact on global society, disrupting economies, overwhelming healthcare systems, and leaving lasting psychological scars. The pandemic highlighted the need for international cooperation, public health infrastructure, and scientific research to combat infectious diseases. Throughout history, epidemics have profoundly impacted societies, economies, and healthcare systems. The 21st century has seen the rapid spread of diseases like SARS, MERS, and COVID-19, underscoring the interconnectedness of our world. SARS, originating in Guangdong Province, China in 2002, quickly spread globally, revealing the vulnerabilities in our healthcare systems. The outbreak highlighted the critical role of healthcare workers and the necessity of stringent infection control measures. Epidemics like SARS and COVID-19 have caused significant economic and social disruptions, affecting travel, trade, and daily life. However, global responses characterized by international collaboration and rapid scientific advancements have been crucial in managing these outbreaks. MERS-CoV, emerging in Saudi Arabia in 2012, further emphasized the ongoing threat of novel infectious diseases. While MERS has a higher fatality rate than SARS, its limited spread highlights the varied transmission dynamics of coronaviruses. The COVID-19 pandemic, starting in late 2019, has had a profound and ongoing impact on the world. SARS-CoV-2 has spread globally, causing widespread illness, death, and economic disruption. The importance of public health measures such as mask wearing, social distancing, and vaccination has been underscored in controlling the spread of infectious diseases. Stay informed and prepared for future outbreaks. Knowledge and vigilance are our best defenses against the next epidemic.